About 6.
Hello?
Hello?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, I'm so sorry. I forgot to take the mute off.
Me too. I'm sorry.
Okay, ladies and gentlemen, this is Tony Gonzalez. I'm the judge of the Rough Municipal Court. If you guys can just wait a minute, we're still waiting for people to connect. You may not be able to see everyone, but there are a number of people in the Zoom meeting. So you may think you're the only one on there, but you're not, okay? So if you'll just be patient, we're waiting for everyone to connect, okay?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
No hablo español. Hasta que vengan otra vez, ahorita te hablan tu nombre. Pero ya dijo.
Judge Gonzalez? Hello.
Okay, I think someone just came in. If you just hold tight there. We're waiting for everyone to connect.
Okay. Okay, but you can
If
hear me,
you
right?
can please, yes, we can. Please mute your phone, please.
Okay. It's weird.
Okay, good morning. My name is once again is Tony Gonzalez. I'm the judge of the Roxbury Municipal Court. Today's date is June 9, 2021, and proceedings are being conducted via Zoom. We have one person in the courtroom right now, and they are also being broadcast live on YouTube. I want to thank y'all for being here today. Today's docket consists of arraignments or initial appearances, and we also have a few cases set for show cause. So before we get started, I kind of want to do a little bit of housekeeping, letting you guys kind of know what's going on. These are all Class C misdemeanors with fines that do not exceed $500. You have the right to have a jury determine your guilt or innocence. You can waive your right to a trial by jury. You can have a trial before the court, which is me. You have the right to have an attorney represent you. If you can't afford a lawyer, one will not be appointed to you because there is no chance of jail time in these cases. But an attorney understands the law, could help you understand procedure, and can help you make decisions regarding your case. If you choose to go forward without a lawyer, I have no choice but to hold you to the same standards as an attorney. You also have the Fifth Amendment right to remain silent. You do not have to testify in your case against yourself. It is the state's burden to prove their case against you beyond a reasonable doubt. As you sit there today, you are innocent until proven guilty. Does everyone understand these rights?
Yes.
That
Yes.
being said, some additional things I want to let you know. If you are not a United States citizen, a plea of guilty or no contest and the finding of guilt could affect your status in the United States. So if you find yourself in this position, you may want to consult an attorney before moving forward. It's also important to note that there are consequences beyond this courtroom regarding certain cases that are out of my control. For instance, there are certain cases such as not having insurance that could result in charges from the state of Texas. If you want to know if your case is one of those cases, once again, I strongly suggest you consult a lawyer. Finally, if you enter a plea of no contest or a plea of guilty and I order a fine and court cost and you find yourself in a position where you cannot meet those financial obligations, there are alternative means to meeting those obligations. If you find yourself in that situation, if you let the court know, we will give you an application. We ask you to fill out, you turn it in, and then we'll have a hearing where I will determine if you qualify. If you qualify, I can put you on an extended payment plan. I can order community service, or I can do a combination of those things. The point is that if you cannot afford to pay your fine or court costs, there are other ways to meet that obligation, okay? Just to kind of let you know what's going to go on with the arraignments. The way that's going to work, I'm going to call your name. I'm going to swear you in. After I swear you in, I'm going to let you know what you're being charged with. I'm then going to ask you, how do you plead? You have three choices. You can plead guilty, not guilty, or no contest. A plea of guilty and a plea of no contest are essentially the same thing in that I will find you guilty. If you plead not guilty, then we will set you for a pretrial where you will have an opportunity to meet with the prosecuting lawyer representing the state of Texas to discuss your case. At this time, you can discuss any issue you wish with the prosecutor, and if he feels that your case warrants it, he can dismiss your case. He can offer a plea deal, which then will be submitted to me for approval. If you are unable to resolve your case at that time, then the case will be set for trial, and we will have a trial either in front of the judge or in front of a jury. That's going to be your choice. If you plead guilty or no contest, the next portion of the case is the punishment portion of the case. At this time, you are allowed to tell me whatever you want. Before then, I cannot hear any facts regarding your case unless it's at trial, okay? But if you plead guilty or no contest and you want me to know something and you want me to consider something before rendering my decision, by all means, this is the time to talk to me and I will listen, okay? There are a number of things that I can do. I can order a fine and court costs and straight up find you guilty and issue a conviction. If I feel that your case warrants it, I can put you on what's called deferred disposition. By law, I can do it up to 180 days. I usually don't do that. I usually do it 90 days. And if I feel that your case qualifies, I can place you on the driving safety course program, which is a 90-day program where you take a driving safety course, you submit that certificate of completion, you maintain valid insurance for 90 days, and you bring me a copy of your driving record from DPS. At the end of the 90-day period, the case will get dismissed. Any questions?
9:53 p.m.
Okay. I'm going to go ahead and begin. I'm going to start with the show cause because I do have an attorney. I did have an attorney present. It looks like I may have.
Somebody has good info.
Mr. Garcia, are you still here? There we go. Mr. Garcia?
Good morning, Your Honor.
Good morning. All right, we're going to go ahead and go with your case, Mr. Garcia, because I know you have to be in another court.
Yes, sir. Thank you, Judge.
Let me go ahead and call those cause numbers. Court cause number 1510C038, 1601C031, 1603C022, 1702-000-444, 1702-000-766, 1705-003275, 1707-00437, 171-00861,
Court.
180-000-00025, 1804 001901, 1806 003385, 1809 004353, 1604 001980, 1604 001984, and 1609 004987. This is State of Texas versus Juan Alberto Mejia Rivera. Mr. Garcia, your client is present in the courtroom.
Yes, Your Honor.
We're here on a show cause, Mr. Garcia. He's got 15 different violations, which I'm being told there's already pleas of guilty or no contest on these cases. And he's got total outstanding fines and fees of $4,639.20.
Yes, sir.
My understanding, Mr. Garcia, that on some of these, he had been placed on community service in the past. He was being represented by another lawyer, and I'm being told that there may have been a miscommunication between that lawyer and the client, but now he's being represented by you, Mr. Garcia. So what do you want to do?
Well, Judge, I just wanted to have like a sort of status here, and I'm glad that the court was able to accommodate me and Mr. Mejia. You're correct. It is what the court has indicated. He owes over $4,000 in fees and fines. He is trying to move on. He's trying to get his license. And he is already currently set on a payment plan, Judge. I don't know how much authority the court would have to, I guess, to reassess his ability to pay these fees and fines. I know that he has some financial hardships, and I know the court's already indicated to us what he could do, but he is an older gentleman. I don't know if he has the ability to do or work off some of the fees and fines that he owes the city of Robstown. But I wanted just to make it very clear to my client that because he's already entered into pleas of guilty, that it's very difficult for the court to go backwards. And so that's the predicament that we're in. That's the predicament that he is in. He's on a fixed income and he does owe over $4,000.
And I believe he may have done an application in the past. And I think what I'm going to do, Mr. Garcia, because that status may have changed since then. If he'll do another application, I'll review it again, and after the application's done, if I feel that it's warranted, I can reassess my prior decision and either put them on a extended payment plan or some type of community service. But what we'll do, Mr. Garcia, I'll have to have what's called an indigency hearing. We'll go ahead and give him an application today. That way, since he's here already, Mr. Garcia, if you can get a hold of him, and if y'all can get that turned in, as soon as you get it turned in, I'll set you guys up for a Zoom hearing, and we'll have the indigency hearing.
Yes, sir. And that's all I can ask for, Judge. And I've explained to my client that it's very difficult, that your hands are tied, that he's already had entered in pleas of guilty. He already made a payment agreement arrangement with the court. And I know that the court is doing what it needs to do or it's trying to do. And so I appreciate anything the court can offer help to Mr. Mejia.
Okay, we'll give him the application, Mr. Garcia. If you can just follow up with him. I'd like to get this heard, as soon as early next week. So we
Yes,
can
sir.
get him situated and get him to where he can get his license.
Yes, sir. I appreciate that, Judge.
Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and excuse you.
Yes, sir. Thank you, Judge. Have a
You're
good day.
welcome. Mr. Mejia. Ok, ¿entendió lo que ocurrió ahorita con su abogado? Ok, le estaba explicando, usted ya entró en agreements con la corte sobre estos 15 cargos, ok, donde debe 4,639.2. El abogado me está diciendo que usted está en una situación ahorita donde es difícil para pagar todo eso. Yo le dije, si usted le voy a dar la aplicación, él le va a ayudar a firmarla, a llenarla. Si me la pueden entregar lo más pronto que me la entreguen, le voy a tener otro hearing. Yo le dije que la semana que viene, yo le puedo tener un hearing, así para ver si le puedo bajar los pagos, a lo mejor puede ser servicio con la comunidad. Yo sé que antes del abogado al otro, usted dice que él no te dijo nada. Yo le voy a dar otra chance. Sí, yo no tengo manera para hacer eso sin usted haciendo esa aplicación. Y luego yo puedo ver lo que puedo hacer. ¿Ok?
¿Cuánto tiempo me da para eso?
Usted, lo más pronto que usted lo haga, lo más pronto haga todo.
¿Esto lo hago yo o lo hace Luis García?
Si usted juntos, hay que hacerlos juntos porque él necesita información de usted. Ok, so usted necesita comunicarse con él. Y ya le dije a él que él también se comunica con usted.
Sí.
Ok. Entonces, otra.
Yo estoy muy interesado.
No. Y nosotros queremos que ya se arregla todo esto. ¿Usted?
Pense, abogado. Cometí errores. Pénseme. Pero estoy en completo para.
No, está bien. Ok. Gracias. De nada.
Whatever I am.
Okay, this is my docket right here. No, these right here. Are these all arraignments? Okay, let me see who showed up. Hmm? Okay, we're going to go ahead and go forward with the docket. Court calls, cause number 210-500-1193, State of Texas versus Domingo Garcia Jr. Domingo Garcia Jr. Let the record reflect that the court called out cause number 210-500-1193. Domingo Garcia Jr., he did not appear via Zoom. Court calls cause number 210-500-1192, State of Texas versus Johnny Garza. Johnny Garza. Let the record reflect that the court called out Johnny Garza's name 3 times via Zoom and he did not answer. Court calls cause number 210-500-1197. State of Texas versus Brandon Gonzalez. Brandon Gonzalez. Let the record reflect that court called out cause number 210-500-1197. State of Texas versus Brandon Gonzalez. He did not appear. Court calls cause number 210-500-1198, State of Texas versus Michael Gonzalez. Michael Gonzalez. Let the record reflect that the court calls number 210-500-1198, State of Texas versus Michael Gonzalez, and the defendant did not appear. Court cause number 210-500-1200, State of Texas versus Peter Hernandez. Mr. Hernandez, if you'll unmute your microphone.
Yes, sir.
Mr. Hernandez, please raise your right hand. Do you swear to tell the truth, the whole truth, nothing but the truth, so help you God?
I do.
Okay, you put your hand down. Mr. Hernandez, before I go forward, it's important that I read you this admonishment that's required by law. If you are convicted of a misdemeanor offense involving violence where you are or were a spouse, intimate partner, parent, or guardian of the victim, or are or were involved in another similar relationship with the victim, it may be unlawful for you to possess or purchase a firearm, including a handgun or long gun or ammunition pursuant to federal law under 18 U.S.C. section 922 G9 or section 46.04B of the Texas Penal Code. If you have any questions whether these laws make it illegal for you to possess or purchase a firearm, you should consult a lawyer. Okay. Mr. Hernandez, you are charged with the offense of assault by threat, family violence alleged to have occurred on or about April 20th, 2021 in Robstown, Nueces County, Texas, against Mayra Barrial when you are accused of threatening to kill her. Are you aware of these charges?
Well, I got this paper like last week, and that's when I was aware of these charges.
Okay.
This is
But
nonsense.
you're aware of them now, correct?
Yes, sir. Now I am.
Okay. And do you understand what you're being charged with?
Yeah. Well, I understand that. I understand, but it's nonsense.
Okay, no, I get it. I just need to know that you understand what you're being charged with.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
You have the
I do.
ability to plead not guilty if you so choose, okay?
Yes, sir.
Charge of assault, family violence by way of threat alleged to have occurred on or about April 20th, 2021 in Robstown, Nueces County, Texas. As to that charge, how do you plead?
Not guilty.
The court is going to accept your plea of not guilty, Mr. Hernandez. This matter is going to be set for a pretrial and then for trial. If you are unable to resolve your issues at pretrial, do you wish to have a trial by jury or a trial before the court, which is me?
What would I like?
Yeah, it's your choice.
Okay. I'll have you.
Okay, Mr. Hernandez, I need you to, do you live in Robstown?
Yes, sir.
I need you to come by the municipal court. Do you know where we're located?
Yes, sir.
If you can come by here sometime today, so you can sign off on your not guilty paperwork. I would appreciate that. I also need a good phone number for you, Mr. Hernandez.
Oh, I give it to you right now.
Yes, sir.
361-775-8453.
Okay, Mr. Hernandez, please come by today, okay?
Yes, sir. I have a quick question real quick.
Yes, sir.
Because when I got this paperwork, like on their thing, like wherever she went to court, it says I, Mayra Barrial, and it says Patrick Hernandez threatened her to kill her. You know, that like I don't know how they say my name is Patrick Hernandez. On April 20th, she went to court and said Patrick.
Yeah, that's something that you have to contest at that time. So, yeah.
All right.
That's definitely
All right, I'll be over there.
Okay.
Thank you, sir. I'll be over there.
All right. Thank you, sir. They're all. Okay, court cause number 210-500-1196, State of Texas versus Lupe Lucky Lopez. Lupe Lucky Lopez, Lupe Lucky Lopez. Let the record reflect that the court called Lupe Lucky Lopez name out 3 times and she did not appear. Court calls number 210-500-1195, State of Texas versus Michael Luna. Michael Luna. And let the record reflect that Mr. Luna's name was called out 3 times and he did not appear. Court calls number 210-500-1199, State of Texas versus Jose Medina. Jose Medina. Mr. Medina, please unmute your microphone.
Okay, right here.
Okay.
Yes, sir.
You're Jose Medina?
Yes, sir.
Please raise your right hand. You swear to tell the truth, the whole truth, nothing but the truth, so help you God?
Yes, sir.
Okay, you can put your hand down. You are Jose Medina, correct?
Yes.
Okay, Mr. Medina, I'm required to read this to you by law. If you're convicted of a misdemeanor offense involving violence where you are or were a spouse, intimate partner, parent or guardian of the victim, or are or were involved in another similar relationship with the victim, it may be unlawful for you to possess or purchase a firearm, including a handgun or long gun or ammunition pursuant to federal law under 18 U.S.C. section 922 G9 or section 46.04B of the Texas Penal Code. If you have any questions whether these laws make it illegal for you to possess or purchase a firearm, you should consult an attorney. Okay, Mr. Medina, you are charged with the offense of assault by contact family violence alleged to have occurred on or about May 16, 2021 against a Veronica Cantu in Robstown, Nueces County, Texas, where you are alleged to have pushed her. Are you aware of these charges?
Yeah, that's what the cop said.
Okay, and do you understand them?
Yes, sir.
Okay, as to the charge of assault family violence alleged to have occurred on or about May 16, 2021 in Robstown, Nueces County, Texas, as to that charge, how do you plead?
Not guilty.
The court will accept your plea of not guilty. Mr. Medina, we're going to set this matter for pretrial and then for trial if you're unable to resolve it. If you have to have a trial, do you want it before the judge or before a jury?
Poor judge.
And Mr. Medina, can I have a phone number for you?
361, what is it? 396
2583.
2583.
Okay, Mr. Medina, do you live in Robstown?
No, I moved to Alice. I was in Robstown with her, but I moved out of that town.
Okay, if you can come by the Robstown Municipal Court, and since you're out of town, I'll give you till tomorrow so you can sign off on your paperwork where you plead not guilty, okay?
That sounds perfect. Appreciate it, sir.
Okay, thank you, Mr. Medina.
Thank you. You have a nice day.
You too.
All right. Thank you.
Court calls number 2105. That's a minor. Court calls 210-500-1189 and 210-500-1190, State of Texas versus Trisha Vargas.
Yes,
Ms. Vargas?
yes,
Okay, can you please raise your right hand? Do you swear to tell the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth, so help you God?
Yes.
Okay, you can put your hand down. Ms. Vargas, you are charged with 2 offenses. The first being failure to keep animal under restraint. And the second being failure to vaccinate your animal for rabies. Both of these are alleged to have occurred on May 22nd, 2021 in Robstown, Nueces County, Texas. Are you aware of these charges?
yes. And I have the certification, his rabies shot. I just didn't have him on site with me.
Okay. If you can bring them here by the court, so I can review them. If that's the case, I'll dismiss that case. But as to the allegation of failure to keep your animal under restraint on or about May 22nd, 2021 in Robstown, Nueces County, Texas, as to that charge, how do you plead?
Guilty.
And as to the failure to vaccinate your animal for rabies alleged to have occurred on May 22nd, 2021 in Robstown, Nueces County, Texas. It's my understanding you're pleading not guilty to that one, correct?
Yes, sir. I have his paperwork for his
Right.
vaccination.
If you can bring it by, okay?
Okay.
Yeah, if you bring it by, then I'll do what's called a compliance dismissal. And how much is it? We'll check. It's either $10 or $20, but it's a lot better than what the actual fine would have been of $191. Okay,
Alrighty.
on that one, okay? On the failure to keep your animal under restraint, tell me what happened here. Was the animal just like running loose?
Well, I had him inside, and it was already going to be 8 o'clock, so I was going to let him use the restroom because I already fed him and everything. So to me, it was easy for me because I was home alone with the kids to just let him go outside, use the restroom, and that's how it happened.
So
But
the dog's an inside dog. You keep him inside.
Yes.
Okay. And you just kind of let him out. You didn't go out with him.
No. Well, I checked before I let him out. I make sure there was no one outside.
Okay. Well, you now understand you can't do that, right?
Yeah. Well, now I do.
Okay. This is what I'm going to do, Ms. Vargas. I know I don't think you've ever had this charge against you before. Is that correct?
Yes, sir. That's correct.
So what I'm going to do, the fine normally would have been $110. I'm not going to issue a fine in this case, but there's going to be $81 of court cost. I can't do anything about that. Okay.
All right.
So instead of $191, you're going to pay $81.
Okay. Court cost.
Yes. And by when do you think you can pay that?
Is there any way I could get a payment plan? Because I'm not the one working.
I tell you what, I'll place you on 30 days deferred probation. You'll have 30 days to pay it off.
30 days?
Yeah.
Right.
And Ms. Vargas, can I have a phone number for you, please?
361-933-6198.
Okay, if you could just bring that paperwork by today, I would appreciate it.
All righty. Thank you.
Thank you. Yeah. Right now I have pleads not guilty. If she comes by today, then bring me the file and I'll put the compliance dismissal stuff on there, okay? Court calls cause number 210001029, State of Texas versus Louis Joseph Needleman.
Present.
Can you please raise your right hand? Do you swear to tell the truth, the whole truth, nothing but the truth, so help you God?
Yes, sir.
Okay, you can put your hand down. You are Louis Needleman?
Yes, sir.
Mr. Needleman, you are charged with the offense of speeding 60 miles per hour in a 50-mile-per-hour zone, alleged to have occurred on or about May 5th, 2021 in Robstown, Nueces County, Texas. Are you aware of that charge?
I am now, sir. Yes.
And you understand it, correct?
Yes, I do.
Okay. As to the charge of speeding 60 miles per hour in a 50-mile-per-hour zone, alleged to have occurred on or about May 5th, 2021 in Robstown, Nueces County, Texas. As to that charge, how do you plead?
My understanding is if I plead either nolo contendere or guilty, that I can't make a response to it. But if I plead not guilty, I can make a response to it. But later I can choose to switch to nolo contendere or guilty if after discussing it.
Yeah, if you plead no contest or if you plead guilty, then I'm going to then go to the punishment portion of the case,
Right.
where there's a number of things I can do. If you plead not guilty, then we're going to set you for a pretrial. There will be a prosecutor present that you'll be able to speak to. And if there's any issues that you have that you want to discuss, you can discuss it with the prosecutor, and he can either he can do a number of things. If he feels a case warrants it, he can dismiss a case. If he can enter into a plea agreement that he then will present to me for approval. If you are unable to come to an agreement, then you can have a trial. But at any point in the process, after you plead not guilty, you have the right to change your plea at any point.
Great. Let me plead not guilty initially then, sir. And I don't know who the prosecutor is, but I'm sure you're going to have that information for me somewhere.
Yeah, the name of our prosecutor, his name is Epi Isasi. He's not a permanent part. He comes in on a contract basis. He's a private lawyer who's contracted to prosecute cases for the court. So you will be notified via mail of the date of the pretrial. On that date, you'll be able to appear by Zoom, and you'll be able to speak to him regarding your case.
Okay.
Now, if you have to have a trial, do you want a trial by jury or a trial before the court?
A trial before the court is more than reasonable, sir.
All right. Then I have you noted. I just need a phone number for you, Mr. Needleman.
Pardon, sir?
Phone number, please.
Oh, yes. 361-558-4714.
Okay. And can you verify that you're still at 5310 Javelina in Corpus Christi?
Yes, sir, I am.
Okay. Now, Mr. Needleman, if you can, I know you live in Corpus, but if you can make it by the Robstown Municipal Court by tomorrow to sign off on your plea paperwork, I would appreciate that.
The facts of the case are kind of odd in this situation. So my question is, I really just was hoping when I spoke with the court clerk or the Cynthia, I guess, as I talked to, that I would have a chance to I guess, ask a question or whatever and get some information. So will I be able to talk with this Mr. Isasi like tomorrow or something? Would that
No,
possible?
sir. No.
Okay.
Like I said, he's a private contracted attorney. He comes in twice a month to the city of Robstown. On those days, we set you up. He dedicates a whole day to come in and speak to the defendants, and that's the time you'll be able to speak to him.
Okay. Perfect. Then I'll go from there. Anyway, yes, sir, I will make it to Robstown.
Okay. All right. Thank you, Mr. Needleman.
Yes, sir.
I'll go ahead and excuse you.
Thank you, sir.
Court calls number 210-600-1213, 210-600-1214, 210-600-1215, State of Texas versus Felix Villanueva.
Yes. Hello.
Mr. Villanueva, please raise your right hand.
Dígame en español, por favor.
Señor Villanueva, levanta la mano derecha, por favor.
Sí.
Decir la verdad, toda la verdad y nada la verdad.
Sí, señor.
Ok, puede bajar la mano. Ahorita. Señor Villanueva, ¿entiende lo que estamos haciendo aquí hoy?
Sí.
Y cuando expliqué todo, ¿usted me entendió lo que le estaba diciendo?
¿Mande?
Cuando expliqué lo que está ocurriendo hoy aquí, ¿usted me entendió?
Pues sí, más o menos porque sé un poquito el inglés.
Ok. Ahorita le voy a decir qué son los cargos de usted. Usted tiene el derecho de decirme si usted se quiere dar culpable, no culpable o no contestar. ¿Me entiende?
Ajá.
Si se da culpable, entonces
Sí,
yo
no.
voy a decidir qué le voy a dar de multa. Si se da no culpable, entonces usted va a tener la oportunidad de juntarse con el abogado del estado de Texas para discutir su causa. ¿Me entiende?
Sí.
Ok. Usted, señor Villanueva, está acusado de 3 cosas. 3 violaciones, que usted estaba conduciendo coches sin licencia, que no tenía aseguranza
Sí, señor.
y que no estaba conduciendo su coche en una manera que estaba bien, no failure to control speed, ¿ok?
Sí.
Estos son los 3 cargos, ¿ok? Todo esto le están acusando que ocurrió en el 28 día de mayo 2021 en la ciudad de Robestown, en el condado de Nueces, en el estado de Texas.
Sí.
¿Está de acuerdo?
Sí, señor.
Ok. Aquí le voy a ir una violación por violación. Sobre la causa de que no estaba conduciendo su coche con licencia, ¿cómo se da? ¿Culpable, no culpable o no contestar?
Sí, culpable. Sí, no traigo licencia.
Y sobre la causa que no tenía, no, que estaba conduciendo su coche en los límites más que por ley.
Sí.
¿Cómo se
Bueno,
da? ¿Culpable, no culpable, no contestar?
bueno, mire, señor, bueno, porque mire, yo me iba a parquear ahí porque yo corto zacate. Y yo me iba a parquear ahí para ver, ¿verdad? Y entonces el carro se me apagó. Y usted sabe que el power steering se pone bien duro. Y el freno, y fui y le pegué a la cerca, señor.
Ok, so mira,
Ajá.
ahorita yo no puedo escuchar lo que ocurrió, ¿no?
Ajá.
Si usted cree que usted tiene razón, entonces se puede dar no culpable y luego puede hablar con el abogado que se llama Epi Sassi, es el abogado para el estado de Texas, y usted le puede explicar lo que ocurrió. Si él está de acuerdo con usted, él puede quitar la causa, ¿me entiende?
Ajá.
So, ¿cómo se quiere dar? ¿Culpable, no culpable o no contestar?
No, pues, no, pues sí le pegué, ¿verdad? Pero bueno, yo me arreglé con el señor para arreglarse. Ya me dijo que estaba bueno, yo se lo voy a arreglar la cerca, ¿verdad? Y él me dijo que estaba bien.
No,
¿verdad?
eso entiendo. Sí, como algo así, usted a lo mejor quiere hablar con el abogado y explicarle el abogado para el estado de Texas, y él tiene manera de quitar esa causa si él decide que usted, que si él cree lo que le está diciendo, ¿no? Pero hoy, para hablar con él, necesita darse no culpable. Si se da culpable, entonces, o no contestar, y entonces yo voy a dar el punishment, ¿ok? So, ¿cómo se quiere dar? ¿Culpable, no culpable o no contestar?
Culpable.
Y sobre la causa que no tenía arrogancia, ¿cómo se da?
Aquí tengo
¿Culpable, no contestar?
los culpables, aquí traigo el aseguro.
So, en la fecha que ocurrió este accidente, ¿usted tenía arrogancia?
Sí.
Ok. Si me puede traer la arrogancia aquí a la corte, y si
Ajá.
usted tenía arrogancia en ese día, entonces
Sí.
esa causa se la quitamos, ¿ok?
Ok.
So, por ahorita lo voy a poner que usted se está dando no culpable, pero si me trae la arrogancia, eso se quita, ¿ok?
Ok.
Ahora di, por ejemplo, si no me trae la arrogancia por cualquier manera y luego es necesario de tener juicio con jurado, juicio, ¿cómo quiere el juicio enfrente de la corte o enfrente de un jurado?
La corte. Nomás le digo la nota del seguro.
Sí.
Ok,
A la corte en City Hall.
ok.
Ok. Ahora, mira, sobre la licencia, dime lo que está ocurriendo con ¿por qué no tiene licencia?
No, no lo he sacado, señor juez. No,
Pero
porque-
¿ha tenido licencia en lo pasado?
¿Mandé?
¿Usted ha tenido licencia?
No, no, señor. No,
Nomás no
señor.
tiene licencia. So, usted entiende que no debería estar manejando, ¿verdad?
Ajá.
¿Me entiende?
Sí.
Ok, porque mira, las policías ya saben que usted no tiene licencia. Si lo miran otra vez, lo van a parar otra vez.
Ajá.
Ok, so si quiere estar conduciendo, hay que agarrar la licencia.
Ajá.
Sobre esa causa, le voy a dar 90 días probation, ¿ok? En esos 90 días es importante que usted va a pagar una multa de 125. Gastos de corte de 81. Totalmente va a ser 206. Eso va a tener 90 días para pagar eso, señor Villanueva.
106, dale otra forma.
¿Ok? Sobre la causa de conduciendo su coche en una manera que no estaba bien, va a ser también 90 días probation, que se dice deferred. Una multa. Natalie, instead of 195, I'm going to do 100. Does that change anything? La multa va a ser $100 en vez de 195. Se lo estoy bajando a $100, ¿ok?
Ujú.
Los gastos, esos no puedo hacer nada. Esos 134. Totalmente son 234. También le voy a dar 90 días. Do we know what the 90 days?
440. 90 días.
Va a tener hasta el día 7 de septiembre.
El 7 de septiembre.
Sí, ahora mira, si para ese día no tiene todo pagado, usted viene a hablar conmigo o viene a la corte y diles, mira, no tengo todo pagado, necesito hacer otros arreglos.
Ujú.
Nosotros le ayudamos, ¿está bien?
Ok, está bien, señor.
Ok. Y también es necesario que usted venga a la corte hoy con los papeles sobre la surganza y para enseñar, firmar los papeles de la corte de hoy. ¿Ok?
Ajá.
Señor Villanueva, ¿me puede dar su número de teléfono?
Sí, es el 361-904-6289.
Y usted todavía está en el 480 West Avenue D.
G.
D. Ok.
No, G.
Oh, G.
Sí, G.
Natalie, you got that?
Es que pusieron mal ahí los policías, pusieron mal en el ticket.
Le ponieron mal, le ponieron la D y debe ser
Ajá. Ajá, debe ser el G.
G. Ok. G. Bueno, señor Villanueva, entonces, nomás usted venga para la corte hoy o mañana, ¿ok?
Ok,
Gracias.
gracias.
Court calls number 210-500-1180, State of Texas versus Ricky Martinez.
Go ahead. Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Okay, can you please raise your right hand? Mr. Martinez, there you are. Do you swear to tell the truth, the whole truth, nothing but the truth, so help you God?
Yes, sir.
Okay, you can put your hand down.
Thank you.
Yes, sir. You are Ricky Martinez?
Yes, sir.
Okay, Mr. Martinez, you are charged with the offense of failing to control speed, causing an accident alleged to have occurred on or about May 23rd, 2021 in Robstown, Nueces County, Texas. Are you aware of that charge?
Yes, sir.
Do you understand
Yes,
it?
sir.
As to the
Yes, sir.
failing to control speed alleged to have occurred on May 23rd, 2021 in Robstown, Nueces County, Texas. As to that charge, how do you plead?
It was kind of difficult because I'm guilty because I understand I hit the car, but I was trying to avoid a head-on collision. That's what happened. It wasn't too much about the speed. I was trying to avoid a head-on collision. So I swear, and I had a car that was parked there that wasn't drivable. It's been parked there for quite a while, and I realized that I swear, and so I didn't hit the car. I swear to the left-hand side, and I hit the car that was parked there.
Well, Mr. Martinez, if you feel that you have a defense or a valid excuse, you have the right to plead not guilty and talk to the prosecutor about it. I'm not allowed to hear or make determination on facts today, but if you feel you have a valid excuse or a defense, then you have every right to plead not guilty and speak to the prosecutor. And if you are able to resolve your case at that time, then the case is over. If you are not, then you can go to trial and you can testify as to what happened that day. What do you want to do, Mr.
So, Judge Gonzalez, like if I plead like not guilty, how long it's going to take by the time I get to talk to the prosecutor, or how long will that take?
The pretrial will probably be what, Natalie?
It's due to my driving, because I have a CDL. I'm just trying. Like I have a perfect driving record, you know, and I just want to.
Well, if you plead not, Mr. Martinez, if you plead not guilty, everything's on hold. You're not going to have anything against your license until the case is resolved. Okay. You probably won't be able to get into a pretrial till maybe August, because this month's already taken. July, the prosecutor's going to be out. And then August is probably when you're going to be heard. But until then, nothing's being reported because you haven't entered in a plea of guilty or no contest. Okay.
Okay, Judge Gonzalez. Another thing is, I'm not too good with phones. I don't have a fancy phone. I'm using my boss phone. He's helping me out.
And you know what, Mr. Martinez? Mr. Martinez, on the date of the pretrial, if you have an issue with the phone, you can make arrangements to come to the court and talk to him in person.
Oh, that's good.
Okay.
That's good, sir. So I guess I didn't understand that, but it's kind of, I'm not too fancy. I don't have a fancy phone, and it's kind of hard. So I'm glad that you decided to talk. Let me know about that.
Yeah, we're doing this, Mr. Martinez, because we're still being encouraged by the Office of Court Administration. That's who governs my court, to conduct these hearings, because although things are getting better with the virus, they're not 100%. But we we can make arrangements to have you in the courtroom to meet with Mr. Isasi on the date of your pretrial. Okay, Mr. Martinez? But you have to call.
Okay, I guess I'll go ahead. Okay, I'm sorry, Judge.
No,
Judge, I guess I'll go ahead and play not guilty.
Okay, you have to call and let us know. Okay.
Okay.
Before the pretrial date, and you'll get that in the mail. You're still at 200 UG, correct?
Correct, yes, sir.
Okay, and let me have a phone number for you, Mr. Martinez.
Okay. You see, I don't have a real good phone. I always have problems with my phone, sir. So can I give you my wife's phone? She always gets the message and relays the message to me.
Yes, you can.
Can I do that?
Yes, sir.
Okay. It's a 361.
Yes.
687.
Yes.
7796.
Okay, perfect, Mr. Martinez. Now, if for whatever reason,
and her name is Monica.
Okay, perfect. Now, Mr. Martinez, if you have to have a trial, do you want it to be in front of the judge or in front of the jury?
I guess in front of you, in front of the judge.
Okay. All right, Mr. Martinez, then you'll be getting the notice in the mail, and I'm going to go ahead and excuse you. Any questions before I let you go?
All right. Okay.
And Mr. Martinez, I need you to come by the court by tomorrow so you can sign your paperwork, okay?
Okay, around what time, sir?
Anytime. We open at 8:30 and we close at 5.
Okay. All right. Then I'll be
Thank
there
you, Mr.
tomorrow.
Yes, sir. Thank you.
Thank you. Is that it?
That's it.
Is that it? All
Yes,
right.
sir.
Have a
Thank you.
pleasant day.
You
Thank
too.
you.
Yes,
Bye-bye.
sir. Court calls number 200-300-1099, 200-300-1000, and 200-300-1101, State of Texas versus Stephanie Rosas.
Yes, sir.
Rosas.
Okay.
Okay. All right, Ms. Rosas, you're here today on an application for time payment extension and/or community service regarding total outstanding fines and fees of $872.90. Is that correct?
Yes, sir.
Okay, and it looks like you submitted a application and in that application, you do work, correct?
Yes, but it's like it's part-time. It's not full-time, and I don't make as much as I used to during full-time.
Right. Now I see that it shows here you're making about $13.60. Bills and everything come out to about $14.15. So I'm going to find that you do qualify for a payment plan. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
And it looks like you're asking, how much time do you think you need?
Like a whole year and a half, probably. I'm trying to look for a second job so I could pay off everything. So I could get the money, but right now it's not looking good.
Well, I don't think we can do a year and a half. Okay. I rarely like going beyond a year.
A year would be fine. I just gotta
Okay. If
make
I give
money.
you 12 months, that's $72.74 a month. You'll be paid off.
Okay.
Okay.
Yes, sir.
All right. You'll need to come by the court if you
Mm-hmm.
by tomorrow, by tomorrow.
Yes, sir. I'll be able to go in today, later on this afternoon.
Okay. That'll work.
Alrighty. Thank you, sir.
Thank you.
Shh, I'm still in court, dude.
Court calls number 1602-001259, 1507-00592, 1503-02202, State of Texas versus Maria Sara Flores.
Hi, yes.
Good morning.
Good morning.
Can you please raise your right hand?
Yeah.
Do you swear to tell the truth, the whole truth, nothing but the truth, so help you God?
Yes.
Okay, you can put your hand down. You are Maria Sara Flores?
I haven't been Flores in years, so it's Luna now, but yes, that is me.
Okay. And it looks like you submitted a application for time payment extension under community service regarding total outstanding fines and fees of $811. Is that correct?
Yes, I've been able to pay off, I believe, 4 in the past 2-3 months, but I need more time. Oh, it's okay. I need more time for the rest.
Okay, after reviewing your application, I feel that, see that you do qualify.
I just have a question. You kind of cut off in the middle and the beginning, but you said something about taking safety classes.
Now, that doesn't qualify for you.
Okay.
You already entered in pleas. These are outstanding.
Yeah. Okay.
That's just in the beginning before you enter into these agreements.
Okay.
But I can give you more time. How much time do you need?
No more than 6 months, if that's possible.
That's $135.16 a month?
I can do that, yes.
Okay, you'll be paid off in 6 months, okay?
Okay.
And the reason we have Flores, we go with whatever the citation had at that time.
Okay.
But we do have noted on the application that your last name is now Luna, okay? Now you can either begin on the 15th, June 15th, or you can do July 1st. What do you want?
July 1st, please.
It'll be due on the first day every month after that.
Okay.
Okay, Ms. Flores, if you can come by sometime today so you can sign off on these agreements, okay?
I sure will. Thank you. Thank you. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye. Court calls number 210-500-1191, State of Texas versus James Eric Sanchez Jr. Mr. Sanchez, how old are you? You need to unmute yourself.
There you go.
How old are you, Mr. Sanchez?
18.
Okay, Mr. Sanchez. When's your date of birth?
7/11/02.
You are charged with the offense of public intoxication alleged to have occurred on April 27, 2021 in Robson, Nueces County, Texas. Are you aware of that charge?
Yes, sir.
Do you understand it?
Well, they had charged me with a PI that night, and they arrested me inside my own home. Like,
Yeah, that's public
they charged me-
intoxication. Okay. You understand what you're being charged with?
Yes, sir.
Okay. As to the charge of public intoxication alleged to have occurred on April 27, 2021 in Robson, Nueces County, Texas, as to that charge, how do you plead?
Not guilty.
Court will accept your plea of not guilty. We're going to set this matter for trial. Mr. Sanchez, if you have to have a jury, a trial, do you want it before the court or before a jury?
Before the court.
James. Okay, Mr. Sanchez, I just need you to verify your phone number.
361-429-7750.
And you're still at, let's see here. What is it, Natalie? Do you still at what? I don't see here. Oh, are you still at 200 North 3rd Street?
201, yes.
201.
201 North 3rd Street.
Okay, 201 North 3rd Street. Okay, all right, Mr. Sanchez, if you can come by the court so you can sign off on your paperwork. You're going to receive, after this, you'll receive a notice of a pretrial. You'll be able to talk to the prosecutor.
Yes, sir.
Okay, thank you.
Thank you.
I got one more person that I need to admit. Seven 756.
There.
Okay, court calls numbers 200600, 2090, 201, 0003, 996, State of Texas versus El Verda Arellano. Can you please raise your right hand? Ms. Arellano, do you swear to tell the truth, the whole truth, nothing but the truth, so help you God?
I'm sorry, there was the call coming in. What was that?
Do you swear to tell the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth, so help you God?
Yes, sir.
Okay, you can put your hand down. Ms. Arellano, you're here on an application for time payment extension and/or community service regarding total outstanding fines and fees of $407.90. Is everything in this application that you filled out true and correct to the best of your knowledge?
Yes, sir.
And that is your signature on the back of that application, correct?
Yes, sir.
I've reviewed your application, Ms. Arellano, and I do find that you, in fact, qualify for the payment agreement that you are asking for. You owe $407.90. How much time do you need to pay that off?
Well, I've been paying $50 a month, so. But when I went last time to the court, The lady told me there that for me not to pay anything until I did the Zoom thing, but I don't understand the Zoom thing. So we're trying it again today. I wanted to know if I could keep on paying $50 a month. And I paid last month, even though she had said not to pay anything, so.
Okay.
But
If you
she said if I continue,
if you pay $50.98 a month, you'll be paid off in 8 months. Okay?
okay, sir.
407.90. Oh, okay. Hold on, Miss Ariano. How much is it? Okay, so 357.90. Seven months, 51.13. Okay, so this is what it's gonna be, Miss Ariano. I lost her. She's gone. I'm gonna do this. Wait till you call her, okay? Oh, she's back. She's back. Miss Ariano? Miss Ariano, can you hear me?
Hello?
Okay, I can hear you now, Miss Ariano.
Okay, I'm sorry.
It's all right. It's gonna be $51.13 and you'll be paid off in 7 months.
Okay, sir.
You need to come by the court today. Can you come by today?
Um, okay, around what time?
Before 5 o'clock.
Okay,
Okay, all righty. Thank you.
thank you.
Yeah. The time is 11:18 and we are off the record. Those are the remaining ones. Hey,